Hey guys, Eric the Red here, Crypto for the Caffeinated. Just a weird, small little update here. Today is April 8th. Today is April 8th. You can see that. 2018. And a couple of days ago, I updated to the latest release of NiceHash. I think it's version 2.0.2.1. And which the only real improvement there was it added the CryptoNightv7 algorithm for the fork that they just released or announced or whatever. So I woke up this morning. I rebenched the cards and I left it. I didn't disable some of the lower paying cards and whatnot. But I woke up this morning and my rates were in the toilet. So I went into my systems and I disabled 4 or 5 of the lowest paying cards. I also disabled NIST-5, which has been a bit of a manipulating issue with some of these things, at least in terms of what I've seen on the NiceHash subreddit. It's gotten a lot of cards to jump on it, and then the prices have dropped, so they're jumping all over the place because of the NIST-5 and some of these other ones. So I disabled NIST-5 and about 4 or 5 of those other algorithms, and just went about my day. I checked about half an hour, 45 minutes ago, just to see, where they were and what they were doing. And all of my cards across both rigs have jumped to the new CryptoNightv7 algorithm, and the profits have skyrocketed. At least compared to where they were. I thought it was a fluke, so I've been sitting here watching it for the better part of an hour, just waiting for the price to drop, or for the rigs, or for NiceHash to jump them to other algorithms, and they're not jumping, and the rates are still there, and they're still quite high based on where they were. So I'm kind of confused. I don't know if there's some sort of bug in the system, but it's really weird because it's not a subtle jump. It's not like, oh well, they're doing a little better. They're doing a lot better. The estimate has me now at 0.0012 Bitcoin per day. What the numbers I'm seeing on the rig aren't quite that high, but it's still it's quadrupling. That, like, it's 4 times, give or take, 3 to 4 times higher than it was. But let's go take a look. The part about it that's, well, before I get over there, the one thing that's really just in the back of my mind, like maybe this is just a bug, this isn't right, is the fact that my cards are now running very cool. They're so cool that the 1060s and the twin fan 1050s, their fans aren't running because the cards aren't getting warm. But they are balls to the wall, they're 100% load, and they just aren't spinning. And I even touched the heat pipe on the 1060s, and it's really not that warm. So that kind of makes me wonder, is there some sort of bug going on? Why is it doing this? Is something wrong? I should not be making what I am right now on this system, but I am. And Bitcoin is only around 7,000 right now. So it's not like there was a big spike in the price of Bitcoin that would affect the algorithms like this. But okay, let's take a look so you can see. All right, so that's the JankAss rig right there. Every card is running the CryptoNightv7, and we're doing about 1.82, 1.83 kilohash, which is pretty good. He's got that right here too. Those are all the GPUs, and just so you can see what they are. This is the JankAss. So you got the 2 6-gig 1060s and 2 MSI 1050s and 1 of my dual fan 1050s. But look at this. The estimates down here. 507 a day. This morning, this was barely at $1. It was like $1.20 tops because it was running NIST-5 into some of those other algorithms. And then we look at this right here, and it's still cranking. It still is. But the temperature is flat. It's consistent. And it's 37, 38 degrees, jumping back and forth between the two. And on those other algorithms, the temperature is usually between 50 and 60, usually closer to 60. So that's kind of my concern. It's my clock, everything's still overclocked. That's all running the way it should. But why? See, there's the rig. It's those single fan 1050s, the rig always runs. So these are still spinning, but that's because they always do. But you see the, I don't know if you can see that because of the light, but the fans on the 1050 are not spinning. Those fans are not spinning, and those fans are not spinning. You probably can't hear that because of the, I've got the case fans running, and maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know, but it's just, I mean, it's not cold. It's a little above room temperature, but I'm confused. And I've got my steam machine here as well. This just has one twin fan 1050 in it, and that's this guy right here. He's also on CryptoNightv7. That's around 303 hashes, and it's got this guy at 85 cents a day, 12,200 or so Satoshi. And 85 cents a day, this is like back months ago you could maybe get this off a 1050 when the 1050s were still doing like $1 a day. And this one as well is still under full load, still overclocked, and these twin fan 1050s take a pretty decent overclock as far as 1050s go. And again, cool as a cucumber. I can't really get into that case right now to show you, but I'm willing to bet the fans aren't even spinning. We just, see, this is this case. Well, you probably can't see a thing. But that's the 1050, and I don't know. I don't even think those fans are spinning either. Is this weird? Are you running on CryptoNightv7 right now? Am I overreacting? Should I be happy right now and just jumping for joy that profits are back up? If this continues at this rate and with this amount of pay, then I'm in a really good position. My ROI is back down to 4 or 5 months at this rate. I guess I just don't want to get my hopes up or anything like that. But that's why I apologize if the audio in this is off. I'm using my new Yi Discovery $55 camera. I did a impromptu review on it the other day, and the one thing I noticed then was there seemed to be an issue with the syncing of the audio and the video. But if there is an issue, I'll see if I can fix it, and if not, then I know that when I use this camera, then I'm gonna have to change my approach to audio and just use my lapel mic. But yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on this, and it kind of throws my whole day into a tizzy because I really wanted to take this rig offline with the payments as low as they were to perform some of these upgrades that I promised in a previous video. I still need to put that M.2 drive in there. I need to clone the drive, thanks to cpgeek.org for his advice there. So I'm going to clone the drive using what he recommended to put on that M.2, the M.2 SSD to free up that PCI, no, that SATA power cable, so I can put that other twin fan 1050 back into the JankAss case. So that's all an all-encompassing NVIDIA JankAss rig. I have my first AMD card on the way. It should be here on Tuesday, which is 2 days from now, and that's going to go into the SteamBox. So I'll have that SteamBox. It is just going to be an AMD setup. I mean, I only have room for one card in there. I may be able to run a second if I get another one. But anyway, there's stuff I want to do, and then this throws it all off because I was going to work on this build today, but with prices this high, or at least with what's going on right now, I'm kind of afraid to stop the mining because I'm afraid that if I stop it and then restart it, if this is a bug, then it's going to correct itself. But I don't know. I'm just going to keep an eye on it, and I'll do what I have to do. But yeah, if you're encountering this yourself, please let me know in the comment section down below. And hopefully this isn't a fluke, and this new CryptoNightv7 fork is good news to all of us miners, especially us low-power GPU miners. Maybe this can help us more long-term with these ROIs. So, until next time, I'm Eric the Red. Stay caffeinated, stay mining. Peace. Quick little update for bonus content, I suppose. I've been watching these rigs. My Steam machine, the screen blacked out for about 10 seconds. Came back on with NiceHash resetting itself. It's now doing around 290 hashes still on CryptoNightv7. Estimated daily earnings is still up there, 85 cents a day. So still about what it was. But now, after resetting, which was right about there, the temperatures are now back to what I would normally see. Everything else is about where it was. So, but the temperature is now normal. So there must have been something going on. But it seems to have righted itself, and the speed and the payout is still up there. But looking over to the JankAss rig, just still cranking along like normal. The temperatures are still way down and flat. So I guess I'll just keep running this one until it does the same thing that the Steam rig just did. But yeah, just wanted to throw this little change in there before I finish the video.